Skittsoidz. Hello, young friends, put down your pens. Now it's time for Skittsoidz. How can you laugh like a big giraffe and not make any noise? Hey, 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 what do you say? Let's play all day. Say okay. Now it's time for Skittsoidz. Skittsoidz. Hello, young friends, put down your pens. Now it's time for Skittsoidz. How can you laugh like a big giraffe and not make any noise? Hey, 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 what do you say? Let's play all day. Is they okay? Now it's time for Skittsoidz. Now it's time for Skittsoidz. You gotta love it.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Skittsoidz. We're on our 11th show, and it's great. Like I always say, or I always will say, Skittsoidz is a show that makes the impossible possible, the possible probable, and the probable probably doesn't make any sense anyway. And I don't know, Rick always says I don't really know what it means, but, you know, I'm just borrowing it now. And I don't know if I'm going to use it actually from now on. You see, I'm the host, and, well, I can just tell you a little secret. The station bigwigs, they got a little sick of Rick, so they put me in charge, so you better get used to it.
Rick's on vacation. That's the only reason you got the gig.
Oh, thanks, Offstage Eddie, for letting everyone know, setting the record straight. Okay, yeah, Rick is on vacation, so I'm subbing for him, so I guess it'll be back to normal next show. But it doesn't matter anyway, because this is going to be such an awesome show. Rick, before he left, he booked a very super secret special guest. So secret, in fact, that he wouldn't even tell me who it is, but I think since he, put the lid on it, it must be like an A-list actor or something, or a huge musician. I don't know. I've been thinking about it all week, because I get to interview this great mega star, and well, anyway, Offstage Eddie, could you, besides insulting me, could you go out and find our super secret guest and bring him out, because I can't wait anymore, and I don't think the audience can.
Think about it. He's over there.
How you doing, Mr. Everything?
Oh, hey, Rick, how you doing?
Okay.
Could you just be quiet now, because we're gonna have the super secret
Oh, yeah,
special guest
I
come
heard
on.
There was one, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out who it is. You know what? Since you're here, could you just give me a little hint?
Well, I heard he's really smart.
Smart, okay.
I heard he's really tall.
Really tall, smart and tall.
I heard he's got an R on his hat.
R on his hat. R on his hat, smart. Hey, Rick, aren't you supposed to be on vacation?
Yeah, I'm on vacation, but, I'm never too busy to come on Skittsoidz.
Rick, are you the super special secret guest?
In all secrecy, yes.
I knew it. All right. Well, I guess the show must go on, even though I think most of the people probably tuned out by now.
I don't see why.
All right. Well, since you're here, I think I might as well interview you.
Yeah, would you please?
Okay, but it's not the kind of interview that you think. I'm actually going to interview you for a job. You see, now that I'm the host for this week at least, I'm stuck without a sidekick, and since there are no other available applicants, Offstage Eddie really isn't qualified. And you are qualified, because being around you is like being kicked on the side repeatedly.
You know something? I'll take it.
Great, awesome. I'm gonna have to give you a whole list of things to do as a
what are my
sidekick.
requirements anyway?
Well, first of all, I want you to go get me some coffee, and I need you to maybe get some of the scenery over there set up for the next skit. And
When do I start?
I'm sorry, could you go and get
All right.
the?
Okay, well, we'll see you later, buddy.
All right. Rick, the work is over that way.
Hey, I'll start after vacation.
Start after, but okay, I knew it. All right, everyone, we better just go to our first commercial. So Let's go. Good evening. I am I am Dr. D, yes, director of the Trans-Pennsylvanian Blood Bank. And I am making an appeal to the public for donations to restock a dwindling supply of human blood. Just imagine your loved one is in a terrible accident and must be rushed to the emergency room. And they have to wait an extra hour for the correct blood type. What if they had to wait an extra 3 hours? What if they had to wait 300 long years without a single drop of fresh human blood? And my throat is so dry. What is this stuff? Blood light? It does not do it for me, seriously. Anyway, back on track. I have good news. I just won the Undead Mega Millions, so now I can offer everyone $20 per pint of blood. You see, the average adult has 10 pints of blood, so you could walk out of here with $200 in your wallet. That will buy you a lot of iTunes. And if for some reason you can't walk out of here, we will give the money to your next of kin, guaranteed. I have a check going out right now. Come on, Ivan, come on. Show the check. It's $200 to the lucky widow of our latest our latest donor. All right, Ivan, go on, go on. Go away. Fly to the widow like the wind. At the Trans-Pennsylvanian Blood Bank, we only use BPS for our shipping. BPS, what can that do for you? So, come on down to the Trans-Pennsylvania Blood Bank. Our hours are from dusk to dawn. Sorry, no daytime hours. And do not eat any garlicky Italian food. It gives me bad gas. So, give from your heart, in your veins, and your arteries, and I will give from my wallet. See you there? Hey, seriously, can you turn these lights down? I think my skin is starting to burn. Hey, Mr. Cameraman, would you like to make $200?
Hi, I'm Dr. Feelgood, and welcome to Dr. Feelgood's Mad Medical Moments. We're right here on the show. We're just waiting for our first patient to come in.
Hey, Doc.
You must be Mr. Dumas. How's it going today?
Oh, great. Are we gonna get started?
Yeah, first, right before we get started, we just need to take some blood and determine your blood type, Mr. Dumas.
Oh, my blood type? I got the red type.
No, not like that, Mr. Dumas. You know, like B negative?
Oh, I always try to be positive, Doc.
Not like that, Mr. Dumas. Well, never mind. We'll just have to take some blood, and we'll find out your blood type.
Oh, if you're gonna take some blood, I hope you draw some blood from me instead of stick a needle in my veins because, you know, I hate when they do that. I can't stand that.
Mr. Dumas, you won't have to stand it. You'll be sitting.
Well, do you have anything a little more less invasive, actually? I don't like to, you know, get the...
Sorry I'm late, boss. I'm ready to start hacking.
I'm gonna take the home test if you don't mind. See you guys.
Oh, which tree did you want me to start with?
Couldn't you have knock first? Please watch my show next week.
And now, it's time for Laughter Hours with your host, Jackie Cohen!
We have a great show for you here tonight. This is a show where, tell the truth, this is the first show, so I'm not that sure myself. But we have a great show for you, and we'll find out what it is together with this first skit. I hope. Where is it? So, you know, the proper name for them now is little people.
You mean instead of dummies?
No, I mean just people who happen to be small.
Oh, you mean people can do stuff and move without a hand up there?
Yes, normal flesh and blood people, that's right.
Hey, stop talking for me. I can talk for myself. Hey, you know how I hate when you move my mouth like that. Stop it! Ah, crap! Garbage! The writing on this is awful. I can't work with bad writing. Who wrote this? Was it Wes? Where is he?
And we're back. Last but not least, we have a very special guest here tonight. Everybody welcome a very fine actor, George Pepper.
Hello! Hello there!
So, well, thank you for coming here on the show with us, George.
Oh, it's truly my pleasure. I'm such a big fan of your show.
What do you mean a big fan of my show? This is the first time anybody ever saw Laughter After Hours or Jackie Cohen.
Uh-oh, you caught me in a lie. But, no one watches these shows anyway, and most of these hosts are losers, so you gotta say what you gotta say.
So, George, how did you get your start in film anyway?
Well, as you can see, I'm known as a minimal actor, and instead of the regular big actors who, if a director wants to do a long shot, they have to go about, let's say, half a mile away down the road, they can get the same shot with me only 3 feet away. It saves plenty of time and money. Therefore, I became very popular.
That's very fascinating and exciting, but unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. So, I'll see you next time, but until then, I won't.
Good night.
Good evening. This is Ben Boring with the expanded election update. As you all know, we're still in our election season, and we have 4 candidates, each wishing to be resident of the United States. 4 excellent candidates who really feel they have the right to live in this country. Representing the right-wing party, we have Mr. Rich Publicano, who once again cannot make it tonight. I called him the other day, and he calmly responded he's got the election wrapped up and he doesn't need to come. Be that as it may, representing the left-wing party, we have Mr. Larry Liberal. Representing the Independent Party, we have Mr. Michael Mainline. And representing the Buffalo-wing Party, we have Mr. Hank Grissel. Okay, we would like to start with Mr. Liberal, representing the left-wing party. Is he here? Mr. Liberal, come in here and take a seat, please.
Which way do I go? Which way is it to the set?
Oh, my. Mr. Liberal, will you please come in and sit down?
All right, I'm coming. Man, I shouldn't have drank so much of this morning.
Good to see you tonight.
How's it going, bro?
Could you please give us like an expanded view of what you stand for and what you can do for the country if elected resident of this great country?
All right. Well, last time I had a statement prepared, and a lot of people asked questions about that statement. So I have another one prepared. Well, I got it here somewhere. I think it's in here. No, that's not it. Oh, that's it there. Here we go. Oops, wrong side. This product is good for 1-year warranty. After that, an extended warranty.
Mr. Liberal, you're reading a warranty.
But it's prepared for me. That's what I was giving, or that's what I found before coming on.
Please, sir, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? And be
Sure,
serious this
why
time?
not?
What do you intend to really do for this country if elected?
What would I do if I'm elected as resident of these United States? I promise to live here.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming on, and we'll see you.
Well, wait. I'll tell
next
you what.
week.
If you vote for me, here's what I'll do. I got, $1, and just $1. But here, vote for me, and wait, hang on. Oh, I gotta take this.
Moving on to Mr.
I can talk,
Mainline,
it's okay.
please.
It's not-
Get him out of here. Mr. Mainline, would you please come on?
Hello.
How are you doing tonight, sir?
Very good. How are you doing,
Very
Mr.
good.
Boomer?
Yes, could you please expand on your views of why you feel that you are the right candidate?
I would love to tell you about my ideals and the things that I stand for and that I hold firm to. And would you believe it? I wrote it down on a sheet of paper so I wouldn't forget what they were, and all of a sudden I forgot the sheet of paper. So I'm going to do it from the top of my head, so forgive me. This war is horrible and atrocious in every aspect of the word. Yet we are there right now, fighting for our existence and to steal oil. So I strategically support both aspects of that argument. Global warming is also something else that should be addressed. The world's at risk, and it's dying. And we should do something, and I support any means doing something to save this world we live in, provided it doesn't cost anything or doesn't have any added work. I'm a busy man. Also, if it doesn't change these mild winters or nice summers. The poor has been getting too many tax breaks, and the wealthy have been getting too many tax breaks, and it's really unfortunate for the poor. But I am also a wealthy person, and I worked hard at embezzling to be wealthy. So I'm on the fence about that situation. I'm also a great homeowner, and I love to mow the lawn and work outside every Sunday morning, provided there's no sporting events. And I love to watch my wife cook and clean. So vote for me as resident, and I'll make America a country to come home to.
Mr. Mainline, would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Go right ahead, Ben.
With all the excitement and things about America going green, what are you going to do to contribute to the greening of America?
Just like global warming, I will do anything I possibly can to do that doesn't involve any extra work or extra money.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Mainline. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And please remain seated.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Next, we'd like to move on to Mr. Gristle. Is he here? Andy, send him in, please.
I was over there.
Good evening. Please be seated.
Just so you know, my fiance would like you to refer to me as Hank Thistle now.
This is highly irregular, sir. What is the meaning of this?
Well, you see, basically, I was out campaigning for my Buffalo Wing party, had a big rally. Everyone, go on, have buffalo wings, more sauce, all that. And there was a group of protesters there. They're vegetarians, and I was looking at them, and I was getting real mad. And then,
Hold on, my mother-in-law was present at that.
well, I'm sure she was, and sorry if you take any offense, but I was looking out of the crowd there, and someone caught my eye. That the most beautiful woman that I ever laid eyes on. Her name is Radisha Eggplant, and she was the leader of the vegetarian group. And so I talked to her after the rally, and one thing led to another, and I still would like to be resident of this country, but I'm no longer with the Buffalo Wing Party.
Really, sir?
Yes, I'm with the
This is highly, highly unusual.
I'm with the soy party. Soy. Oh boy, tastes real good.
This is just unbelievable. Are you absolutely sure this is what you want to do?
No, actually, I'd like to eat a nice big plate of wings, but my fiance would kill me if I do
Here
that.
we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Boring. See you next week. What are you doing?
All right, now it's time for another installment of Stay Tuned. It's your daily cartoon humor. This one shows alien landing and coming out and saying, "Take me to your guitar hero." And that's for all you video game junkies. Great, that was like a daily, nutritional supplement with, had all the funny taste. What's wrong with my ears? What are you looking at?
Skittsoidz coming down the line in 5, 4, 3.
Hey, Rick, you know, I can't believe it. My reign as host is almost over.
Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed it because I really enjoyed being on vacation, even though I wasn't.
Well, I know you came as the super special secret guest and all, but you know, I'm just kind of glad you were here anyway, you know, to see me
Okay, you know,
through it.
That's the nicest thing you ever told me.
Oh. And I was going to do the whole letters to Rick thing too, but I got the letters in and I put them together in a stack and they fit perfectly under my crooked coffee table. Now it's level for the first
You
time
made
in
them
years.
part of your chair.
Well, I mean, now, you know, it's better. Hope the drink doesn't fall off, you know.
I can't wait till things get back to normal here, if they ever were.
Well, I guess without the letters, I guess it's time to really end this. So, I'm Mr. Everything, and for Ricochet bouncing off the walls, we have
Skittsoidz, yes!
Skittsoidz. Hello, young friends, put down your pens. Now it's time for Skittsoidz. How can you laugh like a big giraffe and not make any noise? Hey, 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 what do you say? Let's play all day. Say okay. Now it's time for Skittsoidz. Skittsoidz. Hello, young friends, put down your pens. Now it's time for Skittsoidz. How can you laugh like a big giraffe and not make any noise?